Tommy, Chinese imbecile loser on a leash. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter. Mary, Dad the carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter. Mary. I get to tell parables. And this one's about Tommy, the no-armed Chinese fellow who was told by his boss Wu to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. He did that. He's always been blindly obedient. He's stupid-ass Chinese. Slowly fed that right arm in. Lefty saw what was going on with righty, the right arm. And lefty, the left arm, jumped off. Got a nice hand modeling career. Goes to Vegas. Very good at the one-armed bandit. And Tommy, however stupid he might be, got a promotion for sticking that arm in the wood chipper. Also won his girlfriend's heart. And yes, they're married now. Don't tell Tommy. He thought he was going to a fancy church barbecue. She put the Stooges on the inside of his sunglasses and put those earbuds in and told him when to say I do, for that extra help in a cat. Yeah, Orientals love the cats and the dogs. No, not as pets, as dinner. Ask them if they're honest, they'll tell you. If not, you know. Now I'm going to try and get this parable video sugar checked in before the imbeciles of imbeciles with high-tech toys they sure the hell shouldn't have. Pop a hair out right here. I removed that hair after making the video, and I figured it's all right. It's just one hair. Got their nose out of joint. About that. So use that micromachinery minoxidil to pop several hairs out. Right there. Who knows, maybe they're imbecile Latter-day Center impersonators of me. Used to be hairy and they quickly shaved and it's supposed to look that way. I don't know. All I know is that the hairs are popping out right there. Bizarre as hell. Remember, it's at times like this when I don't know what you've witnessed of the Chinese loser streets. Oh, I printed out a nice big full-page Word doc with a reminder, come get Milton's latest imagery, and in between Hateville, Saudi Arabian city by the sea, Santa Monica, the library there in Hussein, Saudi Arabia, why it's personal between me and the Hussein places. In between there, it changed from reminder to reminder. Micromachinery, trick paper, I don't care. The Chinese losers, this is 2018. I'm backing my stuff up. And it was changed to 2018. All of that. So when I go to take the DVD out, well, it's 9. I don't know. These are the Chinese imbecile losers I see every day, and I guarantee you, those of you hiding behind their skirts and their imbecility in China, it's going to be much worse for you as well. Now, I started my parable and had the physical therapist call right up to interrupt, just like they had Mercer call yesterday to interrupt. So I'm going to do this very quickly so I don't get interrupted again. If I have to, I'll just turn it off and it'll be a A-B kind of thing. But, yeah, this is my stuff for the day, my graphic art. Tommy's always been scaly. He always talks with a harsh lisp. He likes to stick his tongue out a lot. He's Chinese. He's an imbecile. And Tommy, now that he's, scaly, likes to stick his tongue out a lot. Now he's missing both arms. He does a very mean snake dance. So he snaked his way in between Rhea and whoever she was dancing with. He's been there ever since. And yeah, put the Three Stooges on the inside of his sunglasses, put the earbuds in, and pinched his back to tell him when to say I do. Because they were asking him if he wanted an extra large helping a cat, and he was supposed to say I do. And he did on cue, and he got it all on video, the proposal as well as the marriage. So, she's got herself a husband. And she's taking him to the mall in this episode, and Tommy has had trouble at the mall before. A little boy with a lasso them to, and his mom came along and took the lasso off of Tommy, and the kid said, "Mommy, Mommy, it's a real life totem pole. You can't let him get away." But that was way back last year. One of my first few Tommies, I guess. I'm thinking, if I can find my poker, here it is. I'll get that sugar check underway, because they're being imbecilic as hell, and I have no idea what they're going to do next. That's bizarre as hell. And any one of the streets, you don't know what the streets are. You ask anybody who knows, and they'll tell you that shit right there. Popping that hair out, taunting with popping more hairs out. That's Chinese as hell. Sad part about it is, so is your lifeline. Try to call me right now. Always consider this. You've never had hairs pop out in that bizarre fashion. You don't know. It's just my attention getting fiction. So, here's where it ends. Everything on this side of the video is to get you to pick up your phone, make a video of America's hijacked lifelines, the devil's people stealing a call. It's 424-229-4140. Now, 1911 Flight 93 taking a decade of asking has nothing to do with this man here talking about hairs growing and my label being changed on my DVD. Obviously, that's attention getting. Make that video of what's on your side of the equation. Well, I got a degree in math a long time ago. What's on your side of the equation? You trying to call me, 424-229-4140. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. Whoever's in the room there with you, make a video of their phone. Trying to call me. Turn it around. Let them make the video of your phone. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. Those who are hijacking America's lifelines are worried enough about hijacking your call to me, and you don't know when else. It's going to be just as newsworthy when you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and political, religious, and business censorship is stopping your phone from working. It's going to be just as newsworthy if you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and you're getting that boring thing. Phone ringing, error message, business signal. It'll be just as newsworthy as me asking for a decade for a 93 check. No certified mail, no non-certified mail. There's the address. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409. Los Angeles, California, 90065. 7 minutes. So I'd better get going. Make that video, post that video, download those big files, print out those big files. And yeah, this is my sugar check. Apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. I'm going to show you them at the very end of the video. Look at that. They're just going hog wild crazy with this. The imbeciles of the moment. And let me get back to Tommy. He's in the mall and he keeps dawdling. He keeps getting off. He saw some Three Stooges figurines and he wanted to get them. And he went in the store and Rhea had to hunt him down, and he was over at the fountain and he was in the arcade and 221. So Rhea finally did what needs to be done with the world and the Oriental imbecility. Put him on a leash. Damn them to hell, where they can do good use with their one use. Because obviously, being able to change a label from 1/2018 to 9/2018 is not very. I mean, any ape with a joystick and little toys can do it. Once again, you find that hard to believe, pick up your phone. Some of you out there can get those call records. If you can't, youtube.com/DNFD series. About 3 months ago, I made my last video of this phone, and had 2 years covered. If you tried to call me in that time and your phone has not been allowed to work, not only is your phone not being allowed to work, it's you not showing up. You need the firemen, police, paramedics, and political and religious censorship is hijacking a lifeline for one reason or another to send a message in your community, yeah, you're not going to show up. So make that video, post that video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Certify your mail if you want. Takes just 5 minutes to make that video of America's Hijacked Lifelines. Do that. I couldn't even get I got my tabletop art ready to roll, but I haven't got it up there yet. Remember, when Spectrum is requesting you to check your lifeline, their families, your family's lifeline is Spectrum's phone. You pay good money. The Chinese have it rigged that way, so you gotta spend a bundle, 2 bundle. That's your family's lifeline. You ask them, what is your part in this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? That was Spectrum. Oh, the tape has been altered. What is your part, Spectrum, in America's Hijacked Lifeline? There goes the glass slide. Flying off my lap. Oh, damn. Right underneath the wheel. The devil's people walking among us with their lapdogs. Microsoft to slow down the computer industry. Spectrum to slow down the cable industry. And they want free advertising from yours truly. Look at that. Devil's people walking among us. I can tell it's a good parable, a little offbeat. Maybe you've seen something that is the devil's people walking among us. Maybe you've seen that. You understand what I mean by their imbecility. The Chinese losers' imbecility. Re-up solves the problem of the Chinese losers by getting that, you've seen them at the mall with the kids. Little kids, and they got the Tommy's very small, so she puts him on a leash, got the harness around him. He will try to wriggle through because he doesn't have his arms. This is what the eyes look like most of my life, dark brown. Here's what the eyes looked like 2014, just before I went in the hospital with those gory stigmata wounds, the smaller brown circles slowly disappearing. You're going to see they're gone. This part here has white around it. It is genetic carpentry. My doctors can't talk about the genetic carpentry doctors I've had. I've had a lot of them, LSE, USD, Keck Medical, the Adventist cult folks. They can't talk about my stigmata eyes. I'm the son of a carpenter, married. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I can call my eyes stigmata wounds if I want to. The stigmata eyes if I want to. Check them out at youtube.com/DNFD series, and that's also where the call log list is, playlist is, that has everything from the past 2 years, 3 months ago. You see the whiter part there, the browner part close to the black part. The eye can be browner, can be lighter. It depends on the day. Slowly but surely, doing that genetic carpentry. And yes, he puts that leash on him as he takes him all to all those. Yes, she holds the leash as he goes in the fitting room, and she puts Tommy to good use. He puts his her purse right around his neck. The devil's people going stone cold damn crazy. Once again, an egarch with the most bizarre stuff. Anyone of the streets, the unseen business, would see something like that. The hair is popping out to butcher a video. It looks stupid, and I'm not supposed to notice because the devil's people walking among us can't think they're way over wet paper bag, can't notice anything, so they're not, and they don't understand the concept of reverse screen. There's a handsome bald guy right there, and a hair sticking out like that, being very noticeable, and the other hairs right there as I'm shaving that one in a video, sticking out in the same way. This is devil's people because they got numbers, and we got a whole lot of numbers that altered videos this morning, believe it or not. With my hairs popping out left and right, and that is the same with that flower I got. I took a ton of photos of, and then the devil's people. There's this bizarre, very small string on the flower, and I have to go go look, and yes, it's popped out on the flower. Believe it or not, micromachinery at work. If you don't believe that, you believe your family's lifeline's not working. Call me up, tell me what you think about anything. That Osama rumor, that Obama is Osama's son. Not one comment in a decade of asking. No comment on the Tami parables past a year plus. You call me up and you see the devil's people walking among us. Their threat to humanity, and the reason. Stone Cold One and Only saying plus them. They've been holding us back for a long time. Point them out every step of the damn way. Doing that, I've turned off the. Finished up here. I'm going to go show my poster and go into the bathroom. I'm not going to notice that beep, beep, beep. Decibel law breaking fleet of spectrum. So go ahead now. Devil's people. Make a video of their imbecility, their stupidity, and their dangerousness. They don't know it's looking bad to place a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. It's also those imbeciles from the Orient that placed the buffoon Trump in there now. The buffoon Russian guy they have in there now. I don't play favorites. I'm the son of a car primary. Truth is my favorite. Make that video of truth. And ask and answer Jesus' question. Is Barack Hussein Obama a terrorist? You can put Trump in there, guys. Phone records don't lie. When they are made to lie, and all American can easily get video proof of that. 424-229-4140. One of the wounds that genetic wounds put me in the hospital 80 pounds lighter. Less than a month. Back in 2014, put me in the wheelchair as well. This is a loaner. I'm waiting on gold. Come back from the repair shop. Devil's people walking among us. Responsible for, Trump and Hussein, the cowardly Hussein in the White House. Right after the attack by a whole lot of other cowardly Husseins. Make that video of Americans Hijack Lifelines, and if you think, talking about hairs and such and change DVDs, either I'm making it up, I can't make up hairs. I don't know how I'll have to go. I don't have time, but go back into yesterday's because that hair was this long, and see if it's in there for me. And come see me in person. Halfway we'll travel. Tell me what you think of the Osama, or tell me what you think about your lifelines being hijacked when you try to call me. To tell me, oh, that's stupid. Hair's popping out, Chinese micromachinery. Minoxidil micromachinery, as I call it. Minoxidil micromachinery. Oh, I've had enough of them just pop out on the nose, but that's just bizarre as hell. And yeah, that reminder thing, that's obvious as hell. That's Chinese as hell. Once again, all of you on that side of the video, make that video. Your hijack call to me. That's your family's lifeline. You're supposed to show up on call records. When you don't, it's the devil's people walking among us, being obvious as hell, being stupid as hell, being obvious as hell, placing cowardly Husseins. And yeah, it needs to stop. The devil's hatred needs to stop. Come see me in person. Get that video out about the devil's people near you. Look for documentaries upon documentaries of those hateful damn people. Comic relief with that, and the changing of the DVDs. But they brought us those cowardly Husseins attacking us. Why can't my saliva glands are just running wild lately? Maybe I'll lift up a little bit. They brought us those cowardly Husseins attacking us from the outside, and then those cowardly Hussein, that cowardly Hussein placed in the White House. Make that video. If you had that, call to me, 424-229-4140. Come see me in person. You will see the devil's people come out of the woodwork to stop you. Just walk right through them. When you see someone other than me, my changing eyes here in this tree, downtown LA, we started to build Jesus' immaculate house, those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Tear down that evil wall of Chinese hatred and imbecility. For all of you imbeciles in the Orient hiding behind your imbeciles here, lower levels of these streets, and you know exactly what happens to them. They come here. You get words. It's our fix, and we get to have a little fun. Come see me. Tell me what you think of the Chinese assholes that I talk about a lot. That's what the Tami series is about. And yeah, you see someone besides me and my chains and knives here, and 25,000 plus graphic art photos that you can find at daffodilia.blogspot.com or christcomplex2.wixsite.com/daffodilia. Print me out. You're going to find something you like in 25,000. You see something other than me, someone is tearing down the Great Wall of Evil, be a part of that. Be a part of building Jesus' Immaculate House. You can call it an opportunity house, but I have to call it Jesus' Immaculate House because there will be a test at the end. I hear it's pass, fail, or purgatory.